There's nothing more annoying than coming back after church on a Sunday and you have to spend countless hours in the kitchen trying to put together something to eat. So today I'm going to be sharing with you 5 delicious recipes that you can make, without wasting much time. I'm going to show you how to make my steamed white rice with chicken veggie sauce, my chicken tomato pasta, Ife's Kitchen special stewed beans and plantains, my yam and egg sauce, and my fish pepper soup and eko or agiri, depending on what you call it. My vegetables are all cut. Oh, by the way, we're starting with our chicken veggie sauce, and I'm going to be using these vegetables and some onions. So we're moving over to the stove top to make our chicken sauce. Remember, it's supposed to be really quick so you don't spend a lot of time after Sunday wondering what to eat. So I've got my chicken here. I'm using chicken fillet, which I've shredded and seasoned. So please go ahead, shred your chicken and season it with, what you like. In here, I've got some black pepper, some chicken seasoning powder, some dried thyme, any seasoning that you like. So we're going to allow this cook for a few minutes before we introduce our other ingredients. And while this is cooking, make sure you go ahead to boil some rice or some spaghetti or some couscous, whatever you'd like to pair this amazing chicken sauce with. Go ahead and start boiling it so everything cooks together almost at the same time, and you don't have to wait longer than you need to. All right, so what I added in here, I put some scotch bonnet peppers, some minced garlic, and some onions. So you just want to allow all of this cook together. So you're going to add your peppers into your sauce. So look at these beautiful bright colors. I love how bright and colorful. Now mix everything together. This is so good. Not only is it delicious, it is highly nutritious. We have all colors of peppers here, which makes this really rich. And of course you have your protein, everything. This is a very nutritious pot of chicken and so quick to make. So I'm adding some light soy sauce just for some additional flavor. Remember, we seasoned the chicken, so you don't want to go crazy, all right? And then I'm adding some sesame oil, just a little, for that lovely nutty flavor. Now I'm going to add some water. You can add some water or some chicken stock, but be careful that your chicken stock does not contain a lot of salt or seasoning. All right, so everything is coming together so nicely. If you're going to be adding additional seasoning, make sure you taste first to make sure that you need to, so you don't oversalt your food. All right, and now to bring all of this together, I'm going to be adding some corn flour slurry. This is just a mix of cornstarch and water. This is going to act as a binding agent to bring our sauce together. All right, so I'm just going to add it once your sauce comes to a boil. And then stir, and you're going to watch magic happens as all of this begins to thicken and bring the sauce together nicely. Look at that. Thickening up nicely, just like I said. And that's it. Your chicken sauce all done, and literally in minutes. Yeah? So at this point, I'm going to turn off the heat because I don't want to overcook my vegetable. And this is all done. And this is my Sunday lunch, literally ready in less than 10 minutes. I promise you. And there you have it. And for those of you who love to eat rice every Sunday, this is me giving you permission to try something else on Sunday. My chicken tomato pasta is amazing and is definitely Sunday worthy. You're going to start first by adding some oil into your pan. So what I'm adding here now, or rather what I've added here now, is my chicken pieces. I'm using chicken fillet again because it's really quick to cook. And I've seasoned it with some paprika, some black pepper, some dried thyme, and chicken seasoning powder. So you do you and season it with what you like. So once your chicken is all cooked, take it off the heat. Go ahead and add some more cooking oil into your pan because we're going to be using this same pan to fry our tomato sauce. So please don't change it. We want all that chicken flavor still here. So once your oil is hot, go ahead and add some garlic and some onions, okay? There's nothing more beautiful than this sizzling sound, nothing. And the aroma of onions is always so good. So I've put in some tomato paste. You're just gonna stir this and move this around. This is really a quick meal. I'm gonna let this fry for about 2 minutes. Next, you wanna add in your blended pepper mix. So this is a blend of tomatoes, peppers, and tatashe. Tatashe is our local variant for red bell peppers. So I'm making chicken tomato pasta. You can say it the Niger way, okay? So we're going to let this fry. While our tomato is cooking nicely, I'm going to move over to this side of the stove to cook our pasta. Of course, we have to wait for the water to boil first before we cook the pasta. Don't forget to check on your tomato sauce. Go ahead and season it with some curry powder and some of your other favorite seasonings. And give this a mix. And let it keep cooking. One of the reasons why I love this particular dish is that it comes together in minutes, basically. As my sauce is getting ready, my pasta is getting ready, and then I just mix this. How easy is that? Don't forget to add some pasta water in here, okay? Especially if your sauce is really thick. At this point, I'm going to return my cooked chicken back here and mix this all together. Woohoo! How easy is this? We're not done. Stick with us, guys. We are not done. So adding the pasta water helps you loosen up the sauce, and of course it helps you make the sauce stick more to your pasta. So please don't pour away the water until you are done. To make this dish even more complete, I'm going to add some vegetables. So please feel free to add any vegetables that you have at home. Now mix, mix, mix. Ooh, la la. Look at how nice, colorful this is. It has everything good in this pot. I'm just going to cover this for about a minute to let everything simmer together. I'm sure there are only a few things in life that can be more delicious than this tomato chicken pasta. Look at this. Look. And it doesn't take long to put together at all. As a kid, I never liked beans much at all. In fact, it was sheer torture when it was beans day. I remember when my siblings and I would come back from school and my mom would serve us beans. It could be beans and plantain, or beans and gari, or beans and bread. So beans and something. And I must confess, I did not like it much. I did not. But you know, since I grew up and I started making beans my way, oh my goodness. I can eat beans all day, every day. And you're in luck because I'm going to be showing you the way I make beans that made me fall in love with beans. So right here in this pot, we have our cooking oil, of course, like you saw, some onions, garlic, and our pepper mix. Our pepper mix is basically some tomatoes, peppers, and cayenne pepper, which you know as shombo. All right. So once that is fried, okay, I'm going to go in to add our beans. So it's very important that you already have your beans pre-cooked. All right. That's the only way that you can make this meal a fast meal. Have your beans pre-cooked. So you're going to go ahead to add some crayfish powder. So add some vegetables. I love to add carrots and runner beans. And because my beans was really thick, I'm going to add some water to loosen it up. So we stir. This beans is so good. You would want to eat beans every Sunday for lunch. I promise you. I promise you. And some of you are probably saying, oh no, you don't like beans without palm oil. I invite you to try this recipe. Beans with vegetable oil. It is so good. It is different, but it is really delicious. I prefer to break up my beans, so you can break yours up if you like, or you can leave it whole, but I prefer to have some of my beans mashed. This is how I like my beans. So at this point, I'm going to cover my beans and let it cook. Let the carrot and the runner beans soften. And the beans and the stew, you know, everything mix well together. And there we have this. Look at this. So nice and creamy. Oh my goodness. You're going to want to eat this every Sunday. Forget about rice. This is my special stewed beans recipe. It is so good. And there you have it. Ify's Kitchen special stewed beans and plantain. Definitely worthy of a Sunday lunchtime, and it doesn't take time at all. So I hope you try this recipe and let me know what you think. This is no ordinary yam and egg. I mean, like, by the time I'm done making it, even you will see that this is yam and egg, but, you know, make it special. So what I have in here are some yams. You know, I just filled my yams and cubed it into these little shapes because this is how you want it, all right? So nothing special, just your yam, water, and some salt. You know, the normal way you cook your yam, and let it cook. See, there's egg sauce and there's Ify's Kitchen's egg sauce. Today I'm showing you how I make my delicious egg sauce. You're never going to make egg sauce any other way after today. So what I have in here is cooking oil, some onions, and some garlic. Okay, this is going to form the base of my egg sauce. I like my egg sauce to be a little stewy, so I'm going to add some pepper mix. Now this is just a blend of peppers, onions, and tomatoes. You just want a little, all right? Just so that your egg sauce is stewy. So I gave my tomato about 7 minutes head start before adding in my chopped tomatoes. So I'm going to leave this to fry as well so everything can start frying together. This is exactly how I make my egg sauce. I like, you know, different textures. So go ahead and season your pepper mix. I'm seasoning mine with some curry powder as well as some seasoning powder and some black pepper. Now mix, 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 stir. You can taste it, add any other seasoning that you want. Well, you know, I'm just going to keep it this simple. What you want to do is to ensure that the chopped tomatoes that you've put in here has broken down sufficiently, like mine has broken down. This is exactly how you want it to look. Now I'm going to add in some vegetables. You guys, by now, you know I'm big on vegetables. Every single thing you eat should contain veggies. You know, apart from it adding colors and making your food look more appealing, it is good for your skin and for your general well-being. I'm going to go ahead to add some more vegetables. I mean, it's never too much, okay? Then now some chopped parsley. And then I'll stir, stir, stir. So these are just eggs which I have beaten here. I added a bit of seasoning powder to the eggs. So it goes in. Fantastic. Look at how my eggs are looking. So good. Filled with so much goodness. And so easy to make. Look. Be careful not to break it up too much. You're not making scrambled egg like that. So you want to be careful, all right? You still want it in big chunks. So the yam is all cooked, and as you can see, I've strained off the liquid. There's no liquid in here. I'm just going to take the yam and put it right here into the sauce. Okay, so just gather it, put it here. So we're going to go ahead and combine everything together. This is such a fun way to eat your yam and eggs, and everyone is going to love this, everyone. So we're just going to finish this off with some spring onions. Look at this, colorful, rich, highly nutritious. You know, it just ticks all the boxes and it looks amazing, pleasing to the eye and even pleasing to the stomach as well. All right, guys, so we're done with this. I'm just going to turn off the heat and this is all done. The beautiful thing about this dish is that you can serve this with anything you like. Grilled chicken, some fried fish, some stewed beef, you know, just do you, all right? And this is one hearty meal and of course very easy and stress-free dish that everyone will love to have for a Sunday lunch. Another meal I love to make on Sunday afternoons is fish pepper soup, and I love to accompany my fish pepper soup with eko, which you also know as agidi. So this is how I make mine, right? This is your usual pap that you can buy anywhere. So this is the white one. So I'm just going to put it in a pot and add some water, just like I'm making pap, okay? And I stir this to dissolve the pap, basically. So once your pap is well dissolved like mine is, you're going to go ahead to add in some boiling water, okay? So just put it like you're making your regular pap, basically. Yeah. Now you turn on your gas and then start to stir, like to cook it. So even when your pap has thickened, you're going to keep cooking it. Remember, we're not making this for the purpose of you taking it like, you know, pap and moi moi or pap and akara or something. So you keep cooking your pap until it has this sort of consistency, you know. It's kind of stretchy and it basically looks like overdone pap, okay? So when it comes to this consistency, when it looks like this, then you know you're getting there, or rather, you are there. No one can take this as regular pap, right? It's overcooked, way overcooked. So you know that your eko is ready and you turn off the heat. You get your moi moi leaf and you begin to fold. If you don't have moi moi leaf, it's okay. You can use any kind of clean container that you have. The whole essence is to let the pap set, okay? So once your leaf is properly folded, go ahead and drop in your pap. Well, agidi at this point. Okay, you just want to put it in a little bit, not a lot. So make sure everything is in nice and well, all right? And then you fold this. Just like this, nice and neat, easy peasy lemon squeezy. And I should let you know that you're not going to cook this again. Just drop it on your tabletop and allow it to cool. It will mold. So no, you're not cooking this. This is done. So this is the wrapped eko. I wanted to say pap, but of course it is eko now. Like I said, you're not going to cook it again. Just drop it on your tabletop and let it cool. It will firm up and it's ready to be eaten. While our eko is cooling, I'm going to go ahead to make our fish pepper soup. And I've got some catfish here, which has been cleaned and properly seasoned, okay? So I'm going to start by adding some water into my pot. All right, okay, so the pot is hot already. I'm adding some water. So because I'm making fish pepper soup, I won't put my fish yet. I'll just go in, add my uyaya. I'm also going to add my peppers, onions, you know, and I put one tomato in here. So I'm just going to put it in. Basically, let my pepper soup mix start cooking. I love lots of onions, so my onions will go in as well. I'm also going to go ahead to season it, but be careful. You know your fish is seasoned already. You don't want it over seasoned. And then mix, mix, mix. And I'm going to let this boil for about 10 minutes. So after about 10 minutes, go ahead and add in your fish. Like I said earlier, my fish has been properly cleaned and seasoned because you want every aspect of your dish to taste really good. So we're going to cover it and let our fish cook. This will take about 10 minutes. So 10 minutes after, the aroma just hit me. This is so good. So I'm going to add some crayfish powder. This is optional, but I love to add it because it gives it that extra flavor. And then I'm going to finish off with some scent leaf or efirin, depends on what you call it. The Igbos will call it nchanu. So yeah, or African basil. Please be careful with your fish so you don't scatter it. Okay, so I'm just gonna cover it and turn off the heat. And my pepper soup is done. All right, so it's time to unwrap and let's see what we have created. This looks so beautiful. I can cry, guys. This is so good. This is perfection. See? It firmed up just by itself. And that's it. And woo-hoo-hoo. I don't know that there's anyone that can resist this as a Sunday lunch. And did you see how quickly we put this together? The good thing is that you can pair this with some yam, some potatoes, some rice, and it is just a wonderful Sunday lunch. Very quick to put together, so delicious, and who can resist this? Who? Absolutely no one. Look at this, guys. Look at this. Okay guys, so from all the dishes we've prepared today, from the chicken tomato pasta to the rice and chicken veggie sauce, to the beans and plantains, of course my special beans, let's just not call it anyhow, my special beans, and my yam and egg sauce, to my pepper soup and eko or agidi. Which of this would you rather have for Sunday lunch? Let us know in the comment section, and thank you for watching. Bye.